Hyundai have seriously stepped up the game recently, and the i30N is one of the cars that have entered the extremely competitive and rewarding hot hatch sector. The template for this car is stiff chassis, taut handling and average engine. The i30N that you see here comes equipped with a manual gearbox, and 2021 model onwards are optionable with a DCT automatic transmission, which I think is a complete waste of R&D. Nevertheless, the car's been out for 5 years and it's developed a reputation given the excessive supply of YouTube videos, so I thought it's best I take you around the car and point out some of the changes on this new facelifted version. So let's start off with the front end, and of course new headlights and a new redesigned front bumper. On the old shaped car you got some fog lights right here. They have now removed that and it's just on the main headlights. New rims as well, don't forget. These are wrapped in some tires that I cannot see, Pirelli P0s I assume, and they are, I think, 19-inch rims to accommodate those massive brakes that you see right there with the N logo on the brake pads. Yeah, so cool. I think this car is 8mm lower than the standard i30, and it rightly so is, because it's the performance variant. No changes on the side except from the shark fin. It is now painted black instead of the body color. Coming around the back end, once again new tail lights right there, quite different to the old version, and also a massively redesigned rear bumper, and I would say much bigger exhaust tips than the pre-facelift as well, bizarrely. I love the way this car looks, especially with this triangular light here, just magnificent. The i30N is such a nice car. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, it's only available in the performance trim now. You can't get a standard trim like you could with the older car, but who really cares? You really want the performance one anyway. The interior of the facelifted i30N doesn't feature many changes, though they are noticeable. New bucket seats, which feature a lit up letter N, looks bougie as hell, and a new 10.25-inch infotainment system takes over the smaller screen. Furthermore, the wheel rim is thick and there are buttons to prod and play with. One is the configurable N item and the other is your drive select. Unlike the Honda Civic Type R, this is a very configurable car. Off you go into the main menu and you can choose 4 separate settings across 7 different parameters. You can move widgets around on the home menu as well, which is an added bonus. However, this isn't the most inventive cabin and some of the trim is a little shiny and flimsy, but I don't doubt that it's well put together. Cabin space is adequate for both front and rear passengers, and boot space comes to a total of 381 litres, featuring its own strut brace. Anyway, the only thing left for me to do is to take it out for a spin, so let's hit the road. Right guys, now let's go for a drive in the Hyundai i30N, and holy crap, this car is incredible. And a bath just coming blowing past me like that. I'm taking it easy. I'm gonna take it easy for the first half, right? Getting used to the car, getting used to how the throttle response is. The brakes are really good. Now this car is pretty quick. It does house a 2-litre 4-cylinder petrol engine right underneath that bonnet up there in a front wheel drive setup, and it does produce 276 brake horsepower and 283 pounds-foot of torque. Now this car is about 34 grand new, but I have seen a lot that, you know, you could pick up for a deal, that you could pick up for 31 grand, a discount from dealers. So just have a good look on AutoTrader and you'll 100% pick this car up for cheap. You've got the competitors Renault Megane RS, which is now only in an automatic, and of course the almighty Honda Civic Type R that we can't forget, which is only available in a manual. Oh yeah, of course, for the updated year, the facelift year, you now get a DCT option. I've today decided to go for the manual version because, you know, this car suits a manual. Why would you need a DCT? But some people just want an automatic, and clearly there was a demand for that, hence why Hyundai went out their way to produce a i30N with a DCT. Now we are driving in, there's 3 driving modes: Sport, Eco. Where are the driving modes? Maybe not. Oh, here they are. They're on the steering wheel. On the perforated steering wheel with blue stitching, of course. Eco, normal, Sport, and then you've got the checkered flag, which is the N mode. ESC will be off in custom mode. Hold flag button. What does that say? Okay. Right, so let's actually try launch this car. Let's see if it works. Oh no, we can't launch it. Never mind. Never mind, we'll try launch it somewhere else. But yeah, what an incredible car. Let's head down to the right and see what it's like. Wow. Impressed, I must say. Right, could we launch this car? Let's just try that. So, in the i30N, it was first gear, clutch all the way down. Wow. Oh. Wow. That was awesome. Oh, I didn't realise the shift light's up there as well, just above the little digital screen. Let's pull a U-turn here somewhere. Sorry guys for the noise. Sorry, I do apologise, folks. Do apologise, everyone. I feel like an absolute boy racer, but it is what it is. The handling is really good in this car, very similar to the i30N, but I feel like Honda Civic Type R would just pip it around the Nürburgring. It would be a great one-to-one. See, with the Honda Civic Type R, you're missing the sound, and if you want sound, you're gonna have to buy this car. You're just gonna have to buy this car, I'm afraid. It's just so crazy. This car is bonkers. Yeah, the seats are comfortable, the dials are great. What more could you ask for, really? In fact, I love this car so much that I'm gonna go up there and come back around because I have 5 minutes. Well, I have 6 minutes and I wanna make use of all that time. And this car's just smashing. I do have the Kona N next up to film. Hopefully that video goes well. But it is reaching 4 o'clock. Well, yeah, 4 o'clock, and it is forecasted to rain then. Anyway, that's not what you're here for. You're here for the i30N, and we'll just pop it into the G-force meter because, yeah, there we go. G-force meter it is. The rev matching feature is one of the best things. Well, I've already mentioned it, but yeah, it's awesome. Tire pressures at optimum. But yeah, to reach the maximum capacity, or the capability, sorry, of this car, you really have to take it on a track. This car's just too fast for the road. And sometimes that's why I think the i30N is more of a fun car, because you really can just go 10 temps with that car. There we go. There we go. Let that gen past, and yeah. So I was saying, i30N you could go 10 temps with. Maybe not even 10 temps. The i20N line is the car that you go 10 temps with. And yeah, to pick up an i20N line, brand new, is about 21 grand, or 23 maybe. This 10 grand extra. Is it worth 10 grand extra? Actually, let's do another launch, because that was, the first one was just epic and we have to do another one. Actually, you know what? No, we'll do it 10 to 60. So 10 miles per hour, foot down. all honesty, it's struggling to put down the traction. In fact, you know what? I would actually go as far as saying you should go ahead and pick up the previous, the pre-facelift. Because that car's just as good as this car, and you'll have money left over. Yeah, that's a great, you'd be picking up a great car. Same amount of power. I mean, there's not that many differences between this car and the pre-facelift, so you really are picking yourself up a deal. The same situation with the Honda Civic Type R. Even the facelift car, there's not that many differences. So yeah, budget hot hatch. Oh, same again with the Megane RS. Not that many differences between that car and the facelift version. So yeah, anyway guys, that's it from me. Thank you for watching the video. What a day it's been. What a day in this car it's been. I just love this thing. It's mental and so raw, and the sounds are great. Anyway, I'm going off track. Thank you for watching again, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.